Rhuthee's diary session, listened to her vent, shed crocodile tears, go on and on and on in ranting, talking about how she felt disrespected by Mayor, you know, just went on and on complaining. And then it dawned on me that, oh my God, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense why Rhuthee and Chinwe are best friends in that house. Because if you compare Chinwe's diary session to Rhuthee's diary session that happened today, you will see a lot of similarities. Two delusional people that have found comfort in their delusion. Their friendship is a source of solace to both of them. Why? Because they recognize that, oh my God, how do I put it now? They recognize that spiteful spirit in them. They recognize the manipulators in them. So they both, they see each other in each other. Also, they gravitated towards each other. And so they live in their own delusion. They revel in it. Because it's like only both of them understand each other in that house. Because guys, everything Rhuthee was saying in the diary room today, I was looking at this woman, I'm like, Rhuthee, are you okay? Like, really, are you okay? And you see, one thing a lot of people that audition to participate on this Big Brother Naija show do not realize is that when you want to play a game, make sure you carry the viewers along. But when you now try to gaslight the viewers, manipulate the viewers, you know, try to play the victim card, when you are trying to obviously play a game, the viewers are going to dislike you for it. And that is Rhuthee's case now. She's obviously playing a game. She said it several times in conversations with Chinwe, with her partner DJ Flo, that this clinging she's clinging on to Mayor for, it's all a game. Because Mayor is a small boy. Because Mayor is not her type. Like, she can't date him. She's 7 years older than this young man. She's only using him for the game, for immunity. She said it several times. And now all of a sudden, she's talking about, oh, he's disrespecting me. I felt disrespected. Oh, he used Ndi to get at me. He did this, he did that. And I'm like, is this girl okay? Is she really okay? Oh my goodness. You know what, guys? Let's get into this video and just pinpoint some of the things that she mentioned during her diary session that were the offenses that she picked off the events of last night. Guys, I did a video earlier, you know, talking about her conversation with Mayor earlier in the day and how they broke up from each other. Ladies and gentlemen, hey God, this girl went into the diary room to go and play the victim. So I'm going to give you all the details. Please make sure you watch this video to the end, all right? Do not skip out on any part. And quick reminder to all of you, tomorrow is Saturday. You know what happens on here. By 3 p.m. WAT, we're going to be converging here for our YouTube live conversation. So please make it a date with us. Do not miss out. There's a lot to unpack, all right? And you're all welcome to my channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the tea. Without further ado, let's just continue with this conversation. You know where the shit starters of a group get caught? You know, like people that are used to doing things and getting away with it, and then all of a sudden they get caught. When you tell them to come give their own testimonies, guess what? As true manipulators that they are and gaslighters that they are, they start with emotional blackmail. They start with tears. Some of them, they start with another style, but the most common method that they start with is tears. And then they start with that to try to defend themselves. You know, they try to vindicate themselves and then villainize everybody else in that situation. That was exactly what Chinwe did on, I think, on Tuesday or Wednesday during her diary session. That was exactly what Rhuthee came to do today during her own diary session. She started with the tears. And when asked, like she wants to explode. I'm like, you people need some oxygen in that Big Brother's house, because every time you come to the diary room, you act like your chest wants to explode. Big Brother, I feel so disrespected. I'm like, oh, you feel so disrespected? Oh, really? What happened? And just like I informed you all on my video earlier, It all boiled down to the truth or dare game that was played last night. She felt disrespected because Mayor had chosen to answer the question that was asked to him. Oh, who are the 3 girls in the house that you're really attracted to? Mayor had mentioned Rhuthee's name first. Then he had mentioned Ndi, and then he had mentioned Nelly. Now, her bone of contention is not even the fact that Mayor mentioned Nelly's name. Because according to her, she and Nelly now, the vibe is chilled between both of them. Rightfully so, because I've noticed that both of them, they're now on talking terms, they are cool. And she has come to understand that Nelly is not even interested in whatever she's got going on with Mayor because she's really happy with Suj. But her bone of contention with that was, number 1, the fact that Mayor even chose to answer the question. And then number 2, the fact that Mayor mentioned Handy's name. According to her, the night, that was on Sunday night after the live reaction show, when she and Handy had had that face off with her twin sister Wani, that Handy had insulted her that she's tasteless for going after Mayor simply because Mayor possessed the power of the custodian that week. That was her own bone of contention. That was how she felt disrespected. That was her upset. So why would Mayor even answer the question? That the guy he shouldn't have even answered the question, or better still, not even mentioned Handy's name. That it now dawned on her that Mayor was trying to use Handy to get at her, knowing fully well that she and Handy, they have unresolved issues. So why would Mayor even mention Handy's name? And guys, I was baffled. I was baffled because I was thinking, girl, where is your sense of play? Where is your sense of sportsmanship? It's a game, a truth or dare game. And of course, alcohol was involved. And this guy went ahead to answer the questions. Why are you taking it so personal? When obviously you yourself, you've got an ulterior motive right from the very get-go. You said it yourself. You've already disrespected this young man on live TV by calling him a small boy, by saying that you cannot date him because he's not your spec. Oh, you are 7 years older than him, that you just want to use him. You've already disrespected him. So him playing a game now, and obviously, of course, he's got his own ulterior motive as well, rightfully so. You're upset and claiming that he disrespected you. And then you want to come and use your femininity to come and plead, you know, to come and plead for the what do they call it? You want to come and plead for the mercy of the viewers. You know, you want to come and use tears to emotionally blackmail all the viewers so that everybody will vote for you and keep you in the house. Because as far as I'm concerned, those tears, those tears are tears for pity votes. And then she was talking about she feels so lonely, she feels like her world is crumbling right around her, that oh my God, she doesn't even know this whole house, even the people that she's close to. Ladies and gentlemen, at some point I became suspicious, you know, about the things that she was saying, because it felt like she and Chinwe had a conversation and Chinwe probably told her verbatim the things that she actually used to express her emotions in the diary room. And so it's like she came to come and regurgitate those things to us, because those were Chinwe's exact words. I feel so lonely, da, 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 da. I'm like, well, nobody tied your hands and your legs to not move around and form connections or have conversations with people. You chose to be in your own little bubble in that house. So talking about you feel lonely, you feel like your world is crumbling around you, it's self-inflicted. It's not like the whole house came together and had a meeting and decided that we're going to completely excommunicate you. You excommunicated yourself from that social setting. So whose fault is it? And I liked the question Big Brother asked her, you know, like, what was the conversation people had, blah, blah, blah. Don't you think you actually gave Mayor the impression that you don't really care about whatever it does, that you just want to be there for fun? Because she kept on saying that she just wanted somebody she was going to be vulnerable with. So when you knew that you did not have the wherewithal to handle such a relationship in Big Brother's house, all in your head, you want to be a gamer, and now you ended up getting played, why are you crying? Why don't you just chest it and move on with it? But this girl kept on crying and ranting and complaining and complaining and complaining. See, it really pained me that Biggie did not ask her, you know, that, oh, why are you crying? Didn't you also say you want to use the boy? It pained me that Big Brother did not bring that up. It really pained me. Then just when I thought she was done ranting, she now started talking about a power play in the house. Obviously, it was coming from a place of fear, you know, because the twin sisters and her are not on good terms at the moment. And those two are also the custodians of the week. So I think at that point in time, it dawned on her that, oh my God, I'm actually at a risk of getting eliminated from this game, because nobody knows the content of that scroll yet until Sunday. So she started talking about, oh, big brother, you know, there's a power dynamic in the house, and different housemates in the house, they knew each other from the outside before getting to the house. And to be quite honest with all of you, I'm glad she even mentioned that, because it shifted my mind somewhere else. Started wondering, like, oh, what is it about housemates knowing each other, you know, prior to the show? Every season of Big Brother Naija, of the millions of people that audition every year, how is it? Is it just a mere coincidence that the people that end up getting into the house are people that actually roll in the same circle? Or is it just coincidence? I don't know. What is it, guys? I think we have to have a proper conversation about this another day. But when Rhuthee mentioned that, my mind flew elsewhere. But back to Rhuthee now. She was just mentioning that, and she was complaining about the custodian box and whatnot. And I was looking at this girl, and I'm thinking, girl, what do you want Big Brother to do? You knew about this. You knew about how risky the whole situation was, but you still went ahead to keep malice with these girls. Because I'm glad she also mentioned that Chinwe and DJ Flo, they had advised her to have a conversation with the twin sisters, but she said she wasn't going to have a conversation with them yet, because it will seem like, oh, it's because they possess that power that she's trying to make peace, that she doesn't roll like that. And I actually give her a respect for that. I respect her for that, because, hey, some people would have rushed to go and make peace. But, hey, at the end of the day, the game is the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, whatever is going on with Rhuthee in that house at the moment is all self-inflicted. I do not pity her. It's her cross. Let her carry it. She came up with that plan to use Mayor, and now Mayor is playing her back in her own coin, and she cannot handle it. Her chest cannot handle it. So it's all on her. I do not pity her at all. Whatever happens on Sunday, we'll see. I'm going to stop talking here right now, because I would love to hear your thoughts, the comment section below. So please go ahead and share. I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Elijah. Thanks for watching, and have an amazing evening. Bye.